How are you, buddy? What's up, everyone? This is Rakesh here once again. Welcome to the session of Oracle SQL. So guys, in our last session, what we have discussed the constraint and the types of constraint. So that is a topic which we have discussed in our last session. Now let's start to discuss all that constraint one by one. But in this session, I'm going to cover only one constraint. So that constraint is not null constraint. So let's discuss what exactly the not null constraint is. Not null constraint is nothing but it doesn't allow the null value into particular column. Wherever we apply the not null constraint, let's say for example on the employee ID, then it doesn't allow the null value in the employee ID column. So that is nothing but your not null constraint. Let me repeat once again what exactly the not null constraint is. Not null constraint is nothing but it doesn't allow the null value into particular column. So that is nothing but your not null constraint. Now let's understand this with the help of one example. So as you can see over here, this is the one table. Over here you can see the couple of columns and some couple of rows over here. If you want to fill this couple of rows into particular column, let's say for example employee ID, then how you can fill? You can fill like anything. It's a simple, very pretty simple. I can fill anything, whatever. But now I don't want that. I want that in the employee ID column you are not supposed to fill the null value. Then how I can impose this rule? You can impose this rule with the help of not null constraint. So let me repeat once again. If you want to impose such a rule saying that boss, you cannot insert the null value into particular column, then how you can achieve? You can achieve with the help of not null constraint. So that is nothing but your not null constraint. So guys, I hope you have understood what exactly the not null constraint. Now let's go for the practical. In that I will show you live example, or I can say that I will give a demo of the not null constraint. Okay, so let's go for the not null constraint practical session. So guys, just right now we have seen the theory part of the not null constraint. Now it's time for the practice. So let's begin. But before that, I would like to show you the definition of a table on which I am going to use the not null constraint. So let's see. So guys, over here I am using the customer table, and on this table only I am going to use the not null constraint. Okay. Now let me show you the definition of a customer table. And if you want to see the definition of any table or customer table, then what you need to do? You need to run the DSC command. So let me run. So as you can see over here, this is the definition of a customer table. Over here there is no constraint, means I can insert anything whatever I want, means I do not have a control over the insertion of the data into the customer table. Now I want some control on the insertion of data. Then how I can do it? I can do it with the help of constraint. So let's understand that. Okay, now over here we are understanding the not null constraint. Okay guys, so for that I need to show you the table content. So you can see over here, this is the content of the customer table. Now you can notice over here one thing, I have inserted the null value over here in ID column. Now what I want that nobody can allow to insert the null value over here. Let me repeat once again, what is my requirement? My requirement is I do not want to allow anyone to insert the null value into this column. Then how I can achieve this requirement, or how I can achieve this constraint? I can achieve this constraint with the help of not null constraint. Okay guys, so this is what the not null constraint is. Now let's understand what are the approaches of the implementing the not null constraint. But before that, let me insert one row over here and let me show you how you can do it, insertion, and whether null value is getting inserted or not. So over here you can see 5 rows are over here. Now one more row got inserted over here with the null value. You can see now over here, this is the one new row got inserted, this last one. Okay, so this is all about the not null constraint. Now let's understand how you can achieve the not null constraint
approach or not null constraint rule. So you can achieve this requirement or this constraint or this rule with the help of two approaches. As you can see on your screen, this is the first way at the time of table creating, and this is the second approach. You can alter the existing customer table or any other table, means you can add the not null constraint after creating the table also. Okay, so this is the two ways to create or to add the not null constraint. So over here in our case, customer table is already exists, so what I need to do, I need to use this approach. Okay, so let me run. So definitely it will give error. Why? Because null values are already available in the ID column over here. So what I need to do, I need to delete this rows, then only then I can implement. So let me delete. So 5 rows got deleted. Let me commit over here. Now let me run this statement so that I can add the not null constraint. So not null constraint got added. Let me show you the definition of the customer table. So what it will do, it will show the not null constraint. So over here not null constraint got added, means I cannot insert the null value. Now let me show you the content of the customer table. So there is no row available. Now let me try to insert the null value in the customer table. So as you can see over here, this is the insert statement I have written. Now I got the one error. No, cannot insert null value into the ID column. So this is what the error I will get whenever I will try to insert the null value, means I have imposed rule saying that boss, you cannot insert the null value. Okay, now let me show you the once again content of the customer so that you will satisfied no row got inserted. So you can see over here there is no row available still. Now if I will make over here 1 2 3, then it will allow to insert the row. So you can see over here one row got inserted. Now let me show you over here also. Okay, so this is what the not null constraint, and this is what the approach you can follow if the customer table or any table already exists. Okay, now let me show you the another approach, which is the first one, this one, at the time of table creation. So for that what I need to do, I need to drop this table, drop table. Okay, so guys, this is how you can drop the table, or I can say that delete the table. Now let me create the table with the not null constraint. So over here I have mentioned the not null constraint, means it do not allow the null value into the ID column. So let me create the table over here. So table got created. Now let me try to add the null value over here. Before that, let me show you the table over here, whether it is got created or not. So you can see over here table got created, no row are available. Now let me insert over here null value, whether it will allow or not. It won't allow because not null constraint is applied on the ID column. Now what I will do, I will over here write 1 2 3, means it will allow the value. Oh, okay, now you can see over here one row got inserted. So guys, this is how you can impose the not null constraint. Now let me repeat once again, not null constraint. Not null constraint is nothing but it is used to impose the rule on particular column saying that boss, you cannot insert the null value. So guys, I hope you have understood the not null constraint. Now let's go for the practice. So guys, I hope you have understood what exactly the not null constraint. And guys, if you have any inputs, comments, then don't forget to put in the comment box, because your inputs and your comments is so important for me to make a better and better video. Okay, so don't forget to give your comments in the comment box. Thank you so much for watching for the video. Bye bye, take care. And guys, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for watching for the video. Bye, take care.